They haven't actually spoken yet. We are expecting the Chief Constable, John Campbell, the Chief Constable of Thames Valley Police, to say a few words, as well as Reverend Helen Arnold, just ahead of that minute's silence when Thames Valley Police Force will fall silent as a tribute to their fallen colleague, PC Andrew Harper. That will be at exactly 11 o'clock, and not just here in Reading, where Thames Valley Police operate, but forces across the country will also be marking this very special moment to pay tribute to this fallen police officer who was killed while responding to calls of an attempted burglary last Thursday evening. Members of PC Andrew Harper's family are also in attendance at Thames Valley Police headquarters, and officers like these two gentlemen behind me here, they will also be marking that 1 minute silence at 11 o'clock. Already this morning we've had people laying flowers and other tributes at this spot here where the incident took place last week. We have a number of police officers working just along here on that lane, and they're still gathering evidence to present in that prosecution when that trial does come up. But we are expecting Thames Valley Police Chief Constable to be saying a few words any moment now. He'll be saying just how heroic PC Andrew Harper's actions were, how much he'll be missed by colleagues who've been leaving tributes here. I read one just a short time ago from an officer who said she'd never met PC Andrew Harper, but had been inspired by his bravery, and the fact is that he will leave a very big hole.
Police Training Centre here at Sulmstead. We are joined by the family of Andrew, PC Andrew Harper, for this remembrance. We are also joined by colleagues from the fire and ambulance service whose staff were involved and supported us in responding to Andrew's death. I'm joined also by Helen, who's our force chaplain. In a moment we will have a minute's silence, and we'll be signifying the start of that minute's silence with a police whistle. A police whistle has been long associated with sacrifice and was used as the method of ordering young men over the top during the First World War. It is also traditionally associated with police officers in the past calling for help from their colleagues. This is not a memorial service. There will be a time for words and memories in the days and weeks and years to come. This is a time for gathering, a time to pause, and a time to reflect. We gather here 1 week from the tragic death of PC Andrew Harper, our dearly loved and respected colleague, friend and proud police officer, son, brother and husband. We're here to offer our respects and to acknowledge his passing. We are now in a different place and things feel very different.
We remember Andrew for how life was richer for knowing him. We give thanks for all that he gave, his enthusiasm, his care for others, his commitment to policing. This police family to which he belonged will never forget him. And we pray, especially for his family and close friends, for whom Andrew's death has left such emptiness. May we with them know a healing touch, peace in our confusion, and light in our dark times through the love we share with one another. So in this moment, let us still our busy hearts and minds as we remember our colleague and friend Andrew in silence now. moment as we come face to face with death. Let us draw close in love, travel together in these difficult hours and days, and open our hearts to comfort one another. May love and peace rest with you and those whom you love, and with those who love you, today and always.
Thank you, Helen. That now is a conclusion to this short remembrance ceremony. Please take the time, if you can, to look at the wonderful tributes and flowers to Andrew. This is just a small part of the many tributes that have been laid at the scene of Andrew's death, and also have been received by the force from both police colleagues, fire and ambulance, military and members of the public as well, and a true reflection of how Andrew's passing has been felt by us locally, but also by the rest of the country. Thank you for coming, and wish you well for the rest of the day.
PC Harper's death has really touched so many people, as his chief constable was just saying there, not here, only here in Reading, but around the country. In fact, Thames Valley Police had so many messages of condolence that they had to open a dedicated email address where members of the public could write in expressing their grief, their sorrow, their support for the force and for PC Harper's family. Also, a Just Giving page has managed to raise over £260,000 in a space of just a few days. There are people around here this morning. There's a lady, probably, as you can see over my shoulder there, who's been waiting by the side of the road with flowers, and she's been waiting there. She observed her minute's silence, and she'll be walking up here to lay those flowers with the other tributes which have been left here. And that just goes to show exactly how this death has been received, not just in this community, but police forces across the country saying they will also be marking today as a day of not just remembrance, but a tribute to all officers who go out every day and face and expose themselves to danger. We'll try and speak to this lady as she comes up, but another example of just how much PC Harper's death has touched members of the local community here. Remember, he was attending to what seemed at the time a report of an attempted burglary at an address just down the road here. We'll let this lady pay her tributes to PC Harper. Good morning, ma'am. Nice to speak to you. I'm from Sky News. You've come here to pay your tributes to PC Andrew Harper. Why did you feel it was necessary for you to come and do this here this morning?
I came because as a policeman working in the community, this shouldn't have happened. You know, it's sad. It's really sad. My prayers and thoughts are with the family, and I wish his colleague to be strong, keep being strong. Don't let this stop what they do best.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Daniela.
Daniela, thank you very much for talking to Sky News this morning. Daniela, just one of the many people who've been coming here this morning and putting down their flowers and just paying their own personal tributes to PC Andrew Harper. And I'm sure that will continue throughout the day here in Reading, but also right throughout the country too.